But I said, shout, we ain't go nowhere. Shout, my pastors and evangelists up on the devil head. I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? Yeah, yeah. I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? Yeah. It's for my pastors and evangelists. I'm on the dance. Preach now, preach. We stop on the devil head. Oh yeah, you heard what I said. We at the church and we ain't going nowhere. Shout, it's Jesus Christ. Shout, if you a Christian, shout. You believe in something, shout. Everybody shout. You heard what I said. Shout, we ain't going nowhere. Shout, my pastors and evangelists up on the devil head. I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? Yeah, yeah. I love God, you don't love God. What's wrong with you? Yeah. It's for my pastors and evangelists. I'm on the dance. Preach now, preach. We stop on the devil head. Oh yeah, you heard what I said. We at the church and we ain't going nowhere. Shout, it's Jesus Christ. Shout, if you a Christian, shout. You believe in something.
Yo, 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 what's going on? How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing great tonight. How about yourself? Hey,
I
everyone.
am doing great. No complaints. How's my audio? Am I muffled? Do I need to clean it up? Let me know before we officially start.
The audio's fine.
Yo, welcome to the TSM's Motivational Podcast Series. We focus on growth, education, and awareness. This podcast is brought to you by T Water and Apple Radio. Y'all make sure y'all check out the both online. No purchase necessary. Just go tap in. Let them know, hey, you digging with what they got going on. Um, I'm gonna give it to Didi right now, as I'm still preparing myself. This is what we do, so let's get it.
Yeah, hey, everyone in the chat. Hey, Slim Show. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Paprika. Hope you guys are doing well today. What you guys eat? And how was y'all day? My day was a 10. Some just said my day was a 10. Took out some shrimps, cleaned and seasoned, butter up and fried. Oh, that sounds good. Okay, some just said it sounds alright since you asked this, QSM.
My day definitely was a 10. As far as eating, I had man, I had a long day. I believe it was like some mashed potatoes and some sweet peas and something else.
Okay, I ate curly fries from Jack in the Box. It's like leftovers. It was good.
Strange enough that you said that. I have an email from those guys, and they wanted me to do like a review, and they sent me like this promo code to like do like an order off of DoorDash or whatever, and just upload a video reviewing it, send how. And once I got that, I was like, yo, I never even heard of Jack in the Box, and I go looking at the website. How's their food overall, 1 through 10?
It's a 10. It's really good. Their food, you know. Yeah. Yeah, they have great food there.
Cool. Slim Show, I did mention you earlier on the community wall with the screenshot. I wanted you to I screenshot it and I wanted you to screenshot that so that you could get it to Tamika. You was nowhere to be found, and I had to like hurry up and get that post removed because some people can manipulate the system where they can use those numbers and get get a package stopped in its tracks and get it shipped to their address and all of that. So I did reach out to Dee Dee and have her to screenshot it. I didn't get back right back immediately, so I don't know if the screenshot was ever taken. But if not, it would be reposted.
Oh, Sancho said, I never ate Jack in the Box food. It's not my cup of tea. Um, Sancho said, my day was a 10 after I had to blood someone trying to be fresh. A stranger, I was thinking, why you come to me with that crap? Yeah, sometimes you have to do that.
Someone's trying to be fresh. Slim Shell, at this point, are you a human? I don't know what to call you because your eating ability and your taste thermometer is just like so far off the radar. I don't know what to go. It's like we got the same snack taste, but God, Jesus, you don't eat anything that I eat. It's like I couldn't come visit. Like, Luke, I'm scared y'all don't have food down there. I don't eat it. I'm just gonna be real. Didi, what's the topic is tonight? What we're gonna be discussing tonight?
Okay, Sancho said I wasn't online then. Okay. Okay, the topics tonight are what is your greatest strength? Is there anything that you would change about yourself? And do you accept and embrace who you are?
I think I would like to think. I don't know how accurate I am because everybody isn't always correct. I would like to think my composure. Uh, and that could be used in so many different scenarios. Just to like hold things in and not to like kind of what people call crash out. So I just think my strongest ability is just like to hold in so much, hold in so many things, and to kind of like shift the narrative and like use them in a different light. It may be what's going on, Sunshine. Thank you so much for coming, my loyal brother. It may be it sounds difficult, Diddy, and it is difficult to sit there and hold in so much and not say what you want to say to certain people and act a certain way. That's difficult, but that's why it's a strength for me, and that's why it's my strongest. What about y'all?
Hey, Sunshine Films, thanks for coming in. Hey, J.E. Reacts. Okay, Sancho said, you're some kind of fan. We got tons. My family say same thing. I just say I just go. You know. Sunshine said, these are great topics. Thank you.
They always bring in great topics. Shout out to JE Reacts. They always bring in great topics, man. I just come forward to the plate, and that's what I love about being involved with the team that I'm involved in with. Some people may use the term and say my team. There's no my team. Like once it's a team, you are part of that team. And so I'm just like, because at first, we was trying to figure it out, and now we got it structurally down. It took a year or so, but I'm definitely proud of how they structure this thing. Didi, what about you? I didn't get to hear your response in some of the chats. What about you guys? Your strongest, what is it, Didi? Ability?
Well, I'll say mine is probably I'm just a great listener and observing things. That's like my greatest strength.
Okay, that's cool. That's a great answer. Now, when you are, I can say that you are a great listener. When you're listening, is this something in particular that you're like? Do you expect to get something out of everything that you listen to, or you just listen to kind of like support what's being said or what's being done or what's being displayed? What's your purpose of listening? Just to give you an example, me when I'm listening to somebody, I feel like it's gonna be one thing, that I'm gonna find out new today about whatever it may be that we are discussing that topic. What's your purpose of listening? Do you have like a meaning?
Yeah, yeah, I have a meaning of it. Like if it's, like something like, people are, saying that I might find, interesting. Sometimes I just be listening, just random stuff. Like, yeah. Or sometimes I get like new information, and things like that. And
Yo, so okay, yo, I really appreciate their reacts. So, Didi, like, how do someone like you, because you are very, like you said, observant and you're very quiet, and like me, right? I would be listening and I will find out or hear something that just so disturbing to me, or just doesn't sit well with me, and like I will have like an initial reaction, an initial thought. Like my reactions is always displayed like for the world to see. Like even if it's just me in a room, I'm gonna display some type of reaction. When you come across something, being a listener that you are, when you come across something that doesn't sit well with you, do you think out loud? I mean, what do you do? Do you just like take the information in and be like, okay, now I know that I can't go that route, or now I know I can't mess with this particular person. How do you deal with like the things that you don't agree with when you listen to?
Okay, yeah, with that, I just don't really, listen to that. I just, stay away from it. If it's something that's negative, I don't even engage. And, you know, hey, Dolly, thanks for coming in.
Yes, it's all right, sis. We know your work. What about y'all chat? Did the chat put anything down?
Okay, Sunshine said, please don't ask me. I got plenty when I listen. I pay close attention so I can get my feed. Yeah, I'm sort of the same way with that. Sunshine said, when I listen, I like to hear word for word, then I chime in with my 2 cents. Yeah. Okay, Dolly said, love you all. Love you too, Dolly.
Absolutely, love you too, sis. We're gonna jump straight into the second topic, man. Out here.
Okay, the second topic is there anything that you would change about yourself?
Yeah, so many, and it's like I don't even know where to start. I think it was possible though. Like I would change my past. And if I could change anything about myself today, it would be like the ability to mingle and us, like I told y'all, I can adapt to either the casual culture or I can adapt to the ghetto culture, and I just rather have that taken away because like sometimes it's not a switch where you can turn it on and off where you need to. Sometimes just things might happen, like something may like on a live where you guys seen me live, I think last week or the week before, and the guy swung off on me. Like my reaction, I was already in defensive mode because of where I was at, the location I was at, the people that was around. So I already had that switch, that ghetto switch turned on, and I just like rather not even have that turned on because it get me in more trouble than the casual side of me would, So I feel like if I was more casual all the time, if that was my initial reaction, no matter where I'm at, that it'd save me less the headache. So I would definitely change that about myself.
Okay, Paprika said everything. Sunshine said you're not even reading the chat like we're not here.
Me, you got to keep in mind I'm responding to the Apple Music supporters. That's why I have y'all over here to do the responding for me. I'm trying to keep up. Um, y'all know how the community is on Apple. They crazy. Like if they don't get a respond, they feel some type of way. They drop their membership. But I'm gonna try my hardest to mingle in between both. So I'm sorry about that.
Okay, Sunshine said I wouldn't change a thing. I am who I am, and that is it. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, but it'd probably be like I'll probably like change with my attitude because I kind of have an attitude problem, so I probably would like change that.
Slim Shell. Now, when you said that, you said you want. Now that's understandable, right? For somebody that's in your position, like you may not have had to deal with as much, like as the next person would. Like me, the reason I say I changed, what changed this perspective is, it's like I said, growing up, the things I saw, the people I was around, my cousins and them, the things they did, I've seen too much that was bad. I seen more bad than good, and everything that was on a bad hand, how they reacted, their reactions, my reactions turned into my reactions. So I'm reacting I'm reacting as if one of my cousins now will react when I was a child watching them growing up, and that's just out of habit because of where I grew up around exactly. So that's not good for me. So that need to change. When you notice something like that about yourself, it's got to be something.
Okay, Sunshine said no, both of y'all, one of y'all. Oh, I'm reading the chat, Sunshine. Dolly said, my fear, my guilt, my shame, my unmotivated organizational skills in real life.
Could you elaborate a little bit more on it, Dolly? That seems deep. My fear, my guilt, my shame. You would change. Okay, so Didi, you do you understand the moral set behind that, or you kind of into the
Um,
zone too, trying to figure it out?
kind of. Yeah, I kind of understand it.
Myself for my shoes, like would I change my fear, my guilt? I, maybe when she elaborate more, I can get into that. As we're waiting, let's. What she say? No, I saw bad things happen, but I learned it's not a part of me and was
Oh,
around like neighbors. Okay, I definitely understand that you saw bad things happen. Okay, so I done told y'all plenty of stories. We had plenty story times on this channel. You guys remember? I mean, just one, and it depends on what the story is. But you guys remember the story I told you guys? My mom, her best friend, was upstairs. Here come these two guys from Detroit. Next thing you know, me and all my cousins, which we're kids like 7, 10, 8, 9 years old, lined up on the couch. This guy is like Lifetime, like a real life Lifetime movie. This guy is coming up to each kid one by one. He pulls this picture of his daughter out of his wallet, and he shows us as he put the gun to our forehead and says, "This is my daughter." I don't know what name he said. I don't want to sit and tell you guys a lie. But he said, "This is my daughter. You're gonna marry her when you turn 18." Then he moves down to the next kid, and he's telling us this all one by one, and he's just like laughing out loud. And so like when you experience like a real Lifetime movie, and then you got to think about it, this was at the time I was already being molested as a child, so I had to already not deal with that. But then now I got to deal with this too. Where is the adults? There's no adults to care about kids. So growing up knowing that you have no protection, that's different from growing up and seeing bad things. She said, I guess it just all part of my whole life story and what makes up the way I think and the things the things I hold inside and the things I have been through. That's deep. That's very deep. That's like book deep, like novel deep. Like yeah, you have something that I think you sitting on it. Maybe I don't know. Everybody got a time when they're gonna express something or pour something out, but something that deep right there, of course, is gonna get held in for a long time. But it's more than what we read, and it's more than the words that you type in. I think we actually have to sit down and listen to you speak. And when you're willing and ready to, vent about this, uh, for us to listen to, I love to be the person that sit on the other side and question. But Joshua in a building, man. Much respect to my bro. Diddy, let's
yeah.
jump into the third topic. We 17 minutes into this thing. I forgot to announce tonight, guys. I did speak with the show's provider, which means right now how we're on Apple Music. We're gonna the rest of the remainder of this week is gonna be 30 minutes. Then the upcoming week after that, that's when we're gonna go to the hour. So this is the 30-minute podcast. D, we got some more comments down below if you want to get into it before we get into our third topic.
Okay. Sunshine said, sounds like she would change her fear and guilt. Sunshine said, true. I done saw the most sad things and bad things. Sunshine said, I was in fifth grade. Me and my mom and best friend went to Winnie the cashier told us not to go on the next aisle. Dude was holding up with weapon for cigarettes. We left out and said, forget on groceries. Yeah, I would do the same thing and just got out of there.
You see how instance, and this is an example of what I'm telling you, Slim Chef. I am 31 years old, right? I don't remember much from when I was like 9 and 10 and 11. I don't remember much. Like I can't remember particular birthdays or what I might have done that Halloween or Christmas, but I can remember these certain things that happened in my life. Just to shows you how much it impacts you when you're a child. How something can happen to you, like what you was just saying, how something can happen to you as a child and you carry it all the way up until whatever, however old you is. Those things are impactful. So you have to imagine when it goes on time after time after time after time. We look at so many people in the streets, how they messed up. Some may be looking like they are on drugs. It may not even be their fault. They may have been going through this stuff time after time after time after time after time. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I had to after the molestation thing, I was addicted to pills. I had took pills, but I was able to control my mindset and stop. And now I'm who I am. It's some people that has something stronger than pills and that they couldn't get off of. They couldn't help themselves, so their whole life is threw away because something that happened to them when they were 7 years old. So just a little awareness, y'all. Make sure that y'all keep your eyes open. Let's get into the third topic.
Okay. The next topic is, do you accept and embrace who you are?
I absolutely do. For a long time, I didn't. I wanted to be this character. I wanted to be looked at as this cool guy, this rapper, and after a while, it was like, yo, um, not only did I receive more feedback, but from my personality, but I'm enjoying being who I am without having to modify or change anything because of a few viewers or because of a few comments or because of a few opinions. So I definitely embrace exactly who I am.
Okay, Sancho said, I remember pretty much a lot. Okay, Sancho said, yes, true. Yeah, I'm definitely still working on, like, embracing myself fully and accepting myself and, like, my flaws and stuff. Because there's still stuff I still have to, like, work on.
Absolutely, absolutely agree. We got 10 minutes, 9 minutes left. Let's get into some questions. It look like Minnie's answering in the chat, so I'm gonna definitely be off on this verses. I'm gonna be answering questions down below, whatever. Well, at top below with everybody else.
Okay, Sancho said, yes, I always accept who I am all my life. It's a one for me. That's good. Okay, we're just going to do trivia questions today. Um, Number one question, what is the fastest land animal?
Gotta go with Cheetah. I believe we heard this one before. While everybody typing their answers down below, let's get into the sponsor for today's podcast, man.
Yo, this podcast was brought to you and sponsored by Tea Water, the water that comes with vitamin, created by YouTuber TSM Rapper and his partner Tamika Davis. And you want to know what you missing out on unless you jump on a pedal stool and come tea what we talking about. Let's drink.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Sancho said cheetah. Okay, yeah. TSM and Sancho, you guys are right. It is cheetah. Sancho said, I love myself. All of me. That's good. Paprika said cheetah.
Perfect disclosure. Dolly Bear Fireside. Thank you so much.
Okay, Dolly said trigger warning. Some of the topics spoken about this evening may trigger some of you. Take care of yourself and maybe come back at another time. Yeah, thanks for that, Dolly. Dolly said, let's just remember that everybody's mind is different, and the things that traumatize some are things that one mind holds onto, and others are able to let go of. Our brains are just different. Yeah, very different.
Well spoken. Well spoken.
Okay. Number two question. What is the largest bird in the world?
Yo, that is a freaking good question right there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one to the Paprika. Might get this one. I don't know. I'm gonna leave this one to everybody else. The largest bird in the world. I watch so many animal documentaries. I should know this, and I should know this answer.
Okay. Dolly said albatross. Central said an eagle. Hey, your pleasure 721. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming in. Much respect. So, Michelle, that was a great introduce. I thank you for introducing me to that YouTuber. Very loyal.
Okay, Paprika, you said ostrich. Okay, Paprika, you got it. It's ostrich.
Yo, Paprika on the road tonight. That's it. That was a good question right there.
Okay, number three question. How many seasons are there in a year?
Tamika, we know you here, but we know you're not feeling well, so you don't worry about too much. You said, could you repeat that, Didi?
Okay, number three. How many seasons are there in a year?
At five, I'm just gonna take a guess at it.
No, it's not five. Yeah, Dollar got it. It's four seasons. I hope you feel better, Tamika. Okay, Tamika said still here, just handling some business too. That's fine. Sancho said 4. Paprika said 4. Okay, you guys got that right. Um, Number 4 question. Who was the first president of the United States? Okay, Dolly says spring, summer, autumn, winter. Yeah.
Repeat that question for the Apple listeners.
Okay, the question is who was the first president of the United States? Okay, Dolly, you got it. It's George Washington.
Hey, Dolly and Paprika are on the road tonight.
Paprika, yeah, just George Washington. Sunshine says shame you don't know the season, TSM.
Slim Shell, stop it. Because I'm already cracking up at these folks on Apple. They practically saying the same thing.
Okay, yeah, okay. Oh, Sunshine said George Washington, yeah. You guys got it. Okay, number 5 question. What country invented the ice cream sundae?
These are definitely some professor questions. You picked a good buttload of questions here.
Okay, Dolly says salt, pepper, garlic, thyme, rosemary. Oh,
I forgot Dolly be whipping it up over there. See, I done got used to
yeah,
her live stream. I forgot used I got so used to her live streams. I forget about the food videos she be uploading.
yeah, she do. Yeah, Sunshine said you don't know animals now seasons. What's next, Jason? Okay, Dolly said get it, seasons.
Oh man, shout out to my brother Raymond Tacular, man. Much respect and shout out to him. And also Landon Land, Tay Weezy, Jay Breeze. Just wanted to shout out some of the fellas.
Yes, yeah, they're great. Your pleasure said 4, Sunshine said pepper. Okay, yeah, the answer is the United States. Yeah. Number 6 is where does K-pop come from?
Did you say K-pop?
Yes,
Uh,
K-pop.
is it Japan or China?
No, it's not Japan and China.
I am so done. Is this a musical question?
Yeah, I think yeah, it's a musical question. Okay, Dolly, you got it. South Korea. Yeah,
They about to come back on the replay gang and clown me in the comments. And shout out to Gorgeous One Mink too, y'all.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, mate. Okay, Dolly, you said United States for the other question. Sunshine said South Korea. Okay, number 7. How many continents are there? Okay, your pleasure. You said Washington. Okay, for the other question. Sunshine said stop giving up fast. TSM.
I'm just wondering, was it all worth it to get all them laughs up in classroom instead of just listening? I wanted the laughs. I got the laughs. I was the funny guy. Now I'm paying for it years later.
Sunshine says 8. You are close, Sunshine. Okay, Dolly and Paprika, you got it. It is 7.
Are you
7.
kidding me? Paprika and Dolly really taking the lead like that tonight? Yo, this is crazy right here. This is wicked. I'm enjoying this one right here. Paprika ain't never been heads on like that. I mean, I knew Dolly was heads on, but Paprika just keeping up with the Joneses. Y'all are shocking me tonight. Even Slim Shell has wiped me with the floor tonight. This is a good one. I really enjoy y'all time.
Okay, Sunshine said right. Sunshine said, I was like you, TSM, but I pay attention. Okay, your pleasure, you said Italy. Oh, yeah, I think that was for the other question, your pleasure. Yeah, number 8 question. Which color means go at a stoplight?
Alright, I'm gonna say green. I was gonna troll y'all and say red, but I'm gonna say green.
Yeah, it's green. Okay, Dolly said, yeah, it's green. Yeah, that's the
Hey,
answer.
you know what though? That question is not so funny though. It's not really so funny because this channel do have uh special needs supporters, so they could just as well as be watching too. So shout out to the special needs supporters that could be watching. So that question wasn't so funny. So I do owe an apology for laughing about at that question.
Okay, Sunshine said green. Paprika says green. Dolly said yellow means go really fast. Dolly said just kidding. Okay, okay, those are all the questions.
All right, man. Y'all know at the end of this podcast, we always give you guys some great advice. And I was taught growing up, ladies first. I am up here with a young lady. She's going to give you guys her advice first. I'm going to follow up behind.
Okay, mine is find joy in the ordinary.
Yo, my advice to you guys tonight is listen, no matter who it is that may be trying to do something positive, supportive, don't judge anyone by what they may look like or, how their brain may operate differently from yours. Always support everybody as if you would support yourself, as we all been placed on this earth under an even umbrella. Till next time, y'all remember I am your host, TSM Rapper. That stands for the Superman Rapper. Let's go.
I love God.